Yo, and welcome to Cheap Beer Reviews. Today I went to one of the cheap supermarkets again, went to Aldi, and I found this William Brothers Klute West Coast IPA, brewed by William Brothers Brewery Company, produced in Scotland. Like whiskey. We like whiskey. So the Klute West Coast IPA actually got some writing on the back, which is nice, which we don't always get, but this one says, this clean, cold West Coast IPA is brewed with a US ale yeast and pours golden in the glass. Yeah, again. A slight sweet malt character builds before unleashing the citrus bursts. See, that's where I got a little bit like pizza with like fruit and stuff on it, or things like the Hawaiian where you got the pineapple stuff on it, but sorry about that. Yeah, citrus burst of the classic combination of Citra, Musaki and Chinook hops. So we got another Indian helicopter hop in this one. Same again. Obese / fat or pregnant, both maybe. Don't drink it. And this is a small normal 330 milliliter can, but then again it does kick in at 5.6% volume in alcohol. Let's open it. Yep. See if I can create this one without bubbling all over my lovely dirty workshop floor. She's going. I can actually really smell the hops for the IPA-ish smell from it. Yeah, that has a little bit of a sweet smell to it as well, but that might be the sweet smell they talk about on the back. Look at that. I should definitely work in a pub or something, because that is a perfect pour. Not really. So, very, very clear. See-through. Seems fairly carbonated, but let's have a go at it. Yeah, that citrus is definitely underlining, like, just comes sneaking up on you. So yeah, I think like citrus and stuff is for tequilas, and if it is for tequila, it's for just having there because it's a part of the ritual of drinking tequila. But let's have another go. Again, I've been doing this unintentional thing with my last few beers and actually picked some summer-like beers that would be great in the summer because they're got that little bit of refreshingness to them, and then the citrus. But it's not bad at all. It's how can you put it? For the faint-hearted, this would be a kind IPA, very kind IPA. It's not bad at all. I must say I do like this. It's like very. It's a nice tin actually. I do like the tin with the stripes and stuff and on it. It's it looks more than £1 9p, so to say, when you look at it. What else? Yeah, it doesn't really have any. It's again, it's made for Aldi stores limited. But we know it's brewed in Scotland by William Bros Brew.com. Don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. If you're interested in that, you can always go online and find them. So yeah, it's not bad. Again, it's a little bit too carbonated for me. But it is a nice beer. This is again a beer for the summer, when once again we're allowed to have mates around, and we'll sit there with our mates and we'll chop back plenty of these while there's a fire going and there's a barbecue going and there's children running wild, because that's their best like that. And then you just throw every animal known to man on the barbecue and consume them in vast amounts. Yeah, it does have that. It is very citrus, or at least I think it is. So I don't know why, but I actually do. I actually fancy a tequila now. I do. We used to, one of back home in Denmark when I lived there. There was one of the places I went to a lot where they had something. It was like a bit of an alternative pub, so to say. They played a lot of hard rock and metal there, and like few upcoming hip hop bands came in. One of them went really big in Denmark, and they were there before they were big. But they had something called Tequila Boom Boom. The whole thing about that was they had an old pilot helmet. You put it on, then you put up 5 tequila shots. This was back in the day where that was like, what was that? That was 5 tequila shot was 6 quid, 5 or 6 quid or something. And each time you had a shot, you banged your head into the bar with the crash helmet, of course. And that kind of stopped at some point where a guy, can't remember his name, he did it multiple times in a row and had a shot, banged his head into the bar, hit with his nose, broke his nose, and he did finish the rest of them. I think there was 2 or 3 left, or how 4 maybe, I don't know, but he did finish that round of Tequila Boom Boom. But there was absolute blood everywhere, and then the owners of the pub kind of decided that it was too silly. It was very entertaining though, very entertaining, but just too silly. Well, we continued the night, so it was all good. He broke his nose, stuffed it with some toilet paper, and then the band went on and everybody was happy. Well, sorry, back to the beer, back to the Klute West Coast IPA. So what can I say about it? I think because I saw they had more of those, not that this exact one, but other models of it, other types of it. And if they didn't do the whole citrus thing in this would have been quite lovely. And as I said, it's 5.6, so it's a fairly strong beer, which, as you will know by now, I like. So yeah, they should definitely make this one without a citrus. It's like citrus free, like citrus zero or something, without doing any trademark violations. It's all right. Citrus is a bit overwhelming for me, but then again, I'm don't really like the too citrusy taste or too much carbonation. This one kind of got both. So that leaves us with the score. What would Lemmy think about this? How high would he turn up the amplifier? Would he go all the way up to 12? No, Lemmy would have a whiskey. But I would say this would be in summer's day. You're running around in your I don't know, cargo shorts and vest, cutting the grass. Done cutting the grass, the missus comes out with one of these ice cold, and you flip it and drink it. So I think that would be. It's not amazing, really. It isn't. It's one of the less impressive ones I've had. It does contain 1.9 units for this little tin, which is kind of good. Which is it's good when you got a small package with a lot of oomph. So I would say this would be the flattest 5, the flattest, most carbonated citrus 5 I would give a beer. And sorry about the background noise. That is the cat trying to come into the workshop because it has been at least 15 minutes since I fed him. He's like that. Bloody cat. Alright, yeah, that will be all for this one. I will do another short one a bit later today. I don't know when they'll be uploaded, but I am definitely doing another one. I got a few more up in my little beer storage locker. So that will be all for now. That will be all for now. Thank you again for watching. Subscribe, give a like. I have kind of imagined this idea now that I'm actually all the way up to 14 subscribers, and I'm thrilled about it, because that means I'm not the only one drinking cheap beers, and not only the only one liking cheap beers and trying them out. So I would say the first one to comment on the first video when I get 100 subscribers will get a box sent to them with 4 of the beers I think people should try. So I'm basically I'm tossing it out there. Come on. So there's something in it for you now, because that's how humans work. If there's nothing in it for you, you won't do it. So now you got something to do. So if you want to, at least. I'm not, like, it doesn't matter. I'm just doing this for fun, really. It's I like beer, and the beer review thing is just something I do for a crack when it's dark outside and I can't work on the car or the camper, or all the bikes are working, so I can't work on them either. So yeah, that will be it for now. Ta-ta!